Hello everybody, Mindstorm here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. In the last episode, we were working on this tools production process that we're working on. We got the train set up to bring material through here, drop off here. We're going to need another one to bring the tools actually through here, but we will get to that. And we've been working on Brecken here, because what we've decided to do, at least what I've decided to do, is take advantage of this coal mine and use another crazy train to bring that coal down here into a station here, load it on a ship, bring it all the way through, and then onto the train and everything through there. Now, I'm noticing a problem with the passenger boats, and we've replaced them with these fast hovercraft. So hopefully that'll work pretty well. We're reworking the roads a little bit, had to rebuild that bridge, all kinds of stuff. But today, we are working on getting this rail line connected, which is almost certainly going to need a coil, and I want to do it somewhere where it's going to look interesting. So we're not just going to bury it inside the mountain in kind of the same way we did over here, where we have that coil, that helix there, and then another helix here. I kind of wanted to go be inside the mountain and some outside the mountain, and we'll see what we can do. Because, you know, making it look good is kind of part of the project. Oh. Now, one of the things that I want to do is I want to figure out what locomotive are we going to be putting on this. Because that's going to tell me what kind of speeds I want to be aiming for on the loop. Now, they're not going to hit those speeds going up the hill, but they will going down. So, let's do locomotives. Let's do tractive effort. Now, of course, quintuplex is king of the hill in that regard. And there's an argument to be made that we're probably going to want quintuplex. I wish I could do like twos. Right? Both tractive effort and top speed. See, the fastest, not so much. But let's see. 120 kilometers per hour, 130, 144, 120. I think 177 with pretty decent. Yeah, those are Amtrak though. Those are passenger locomotives. I'm thinking the EMD DDA 40X. Possibly double-headed. That would beat the quintuplex. Not quite in the power, but these bad boys double-headed. They would be a little bit more expensive, but that would make sense. All right. I finally found a use for these. Alright, so 144 is maximum speed on those. So, we're going to try and utilize that. So, okay, we have not dipped below that just yet. So let's see what a 144 kilometer per hour loop looks like. Let's say 150. Oh, and of course, we need to make sure that's going in the correct direction. Now, we did this big truss bridge over here. Is that what I still want to use? Yikes. You know what? We might go with this style. I'll keep the other bridge, but from here on, we're going to go with this style. All right. Let's pause it up. 21 million. Yeah, build it. All right. So we want to bring this loop around. And be around 149... 150 kilometers per hour. All right. I'm getting that mostly underground, but let's see. I'd like to do let's see. If we go from here, all right, and do a little bit of an experiment. All right, we're gonna put that in. Okay, and then I want 150. Okay. We probably are going to need a little bit of a, I don't know, lock to maximum down angle. To that point. That's probably not what we're gonna do. I do want it to run along the outside of this hill. Here. Actually, let's bring it back to about... I was saying we probably need a coil, but what we're actually going to do... Where's the... Where's the little control node that lets me do stuff? Ah, there it is. We're going to do is multiple smaller helixes, is what I'm guessing. I'm going to come to here. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do the entrances and exits. Here, here, here. No, these I can manipulate. We're going with that squarish style. This bridge. Again. Build it. No, we don't really need electrification over here, but we're gonna do it anyway. Just you never know. I might at some point replace these diesels with electrics. We'll see. So it's good to have the option. Okay. Let's see. 150 kilometer per hour. Let's see what this looks like. There's enormous bridges, but you know, that's what we're going for. All right. It's not emerging where I would like it to emerge. What if I... Yeah, we're gonna want that to kind of... be there. Now that might be enough drop, enough distance to get down there. Let's see. Now, if we were to just straight shot it, we could do it. In fact, how does that actually look if we were to just straight shot it? Bridge. Tunnel. A little bit more tunnel than I'd like. So, let's bring it out here. We have a bit of tunnel there. We have a bridge here. Alright, what if I come at it from this angle? Let's see. We bring it over here. We hook it in there. Now it's not a tunnel there. That's interesting. Better. Definitely better. There we go. Bridge, tunnel, bridge, tunnel, bridge. Now, if that were a passenger line, I would not want to use this type of bridge, but it's a cargo, a freight line. Slap it in there. All right. Very good. Now what we need is a cargo ship. We can go from here to here. Let me take a look at you. Interesting that there isn't. Let's see, are both of these terminals being used? They are both being used, but there isn't one. Oh, that's because. Alright. Okay. Then I know what we're going to do. It's going to be fairly straightforward. We just slap a pier there. And then it'll give me a place for a couple more landings. Perfect. These boats, these old rusty boats. And we replace those, upgrade cargo boats, capacity. They're these. General cargo vessel type 507B Volgodon. That's some pretty serious capacity right there. Like, I could replace that entire fleet with one of those. Build date. That's a big container ship. It does speed. It's not quite as big as this one. Do I need anything that large? I don't think so. I mean, we're only picking up a couple hundred per trip, so these are fine. So let's just update them. Give them a fresh look. Now, do I want to try the big boat? Let me see how stupid this thing is. Let's put that in there. We have one purchased. Let's cargo. Cargo. Kind of this hot pinkish color. Ship freight. Brecken coal. All right. Let's see what this is. Okay, that's a fairly large beast. Maybe a tad too large. Not for, like, if we were putting one of those out here or out here, then yeah, I would use one. But putting one on this river, not so much, I don't think. So let's replace that with this general cargo vessel. Yeah, that's much more reasonable. I will use that. I will use that. But just not here. Not here. A little too confined space. Okay. So, a train. We need a train. We need a line first. That's the Brecken Coal train freight line. Let's put the depot over here, like right at the end. Straight and level. Looks like we've reached the new era, new design era. Okay. Just kind of create a little flattened plateau. And then bring it down there. All right. Let's do it. We're going to double head this train. And then we're just going to need... Are we going to have enough coal to justify this? Well, we might do some other things, because there's a bunch of other stuff up here that we might take advantage of, like logs. Well, we're not going to want to do logs. Like oil. Oil, for example, might also work. So we'll see about that. You know what? Let's not double head it for the moment. Let's put the single head on here. And let's put a reasonable number of cargo. Tom speed. 130s. That hopper doesn't carry coal. These hoppers carry coal. Let's get it to where it's no longer good. Like what's the capacity? There we go. 368 to 460 capacity. Considering, that's probably a good that's probably good. Buy it. We'll have to see what it looks like coming back up the hill. There's also, just out of curiosity, like, electric. We're doing what? Tractive effort? No, locomotives. Like, this is a pretty good electric locomotive. In fact, the more I'm looking at this, I'm like, why don't I just use that one? Let's see what the EMD can do. If it looks like we need to bump it up a little bit, we'll bump up to the Russian electric. We actually now have 2 steel mills that are customers of this particular. We've got a little bit of coal on board. A little bit further away from that locomotive just to eliminate some noise. We haven't ridden a route in a while, so let's go ahead and ride this route and then we'll call it a day. It's kind of wobbling a little because we're way out in front. Hopefully we don't run into any really goofy artifacts. No, we're going to top out at 130. All right, 125. And now we're coasting at 130. And then we're heading into the first helix. Which we can just kind of speed things up a little bit for. Yeah, that's a lot of tunnel. Alright. We're on the run to exit the helix. And this should be getting ready to head into the second helix. Yeah, I might have liked to have gotten a little bit more of this outside, but I don't think I could have done that without getting just absolutely ridiculous bridges. So, it kind of is what it is. But it's fine, it'll work.
Alright. Oh, autosave. And we're coming out of the helix. Down into the trees. Might need to come back in here with the smoothing brush and just kind of clean some of this up a little bit. And here's where we're doing, you know, alternating bridges and tunnels. Yeah, here's ready to clean up a little bit. I think this is our last bridge before we pull into town. And that'll like cost us $6 million. The 17 coal got us 800 grand. Oh, a fair bit. Now, coming back is going to take a lot longer, I think. All right, but we'll go ahead and end our episode there. And then we're going to need to get a train over here that will get the tools into town. And then that project will be done. Then we got to track down some goods and figure out how we're going to get goods into Narvik. Let me just take a look at this train real quick. Yep, we are now making a consistent profits, higher passenger numbers. Beautiful. All right. All right. We'll go ahead and stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.